All-Star Weekend used to mean something. The All-Star break wasn't just about meaningless basketball, but about moments made, iconic tributes, and lastly, the best players on the planet lining up and seeing their limits being pushed in the greatest pickup game on planet Earth. In 1988, you had the legendary back and forth of Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan in the dunk contest. Michael Jordan recently lost in 1985 and he was looking for vengeance, because we all know MJ.
It became personal with me.
After Dominique Wilkins' last dunk, MJ was pushed to have a 49 out of 50 to beat Dominique that year. Michael Jordan lining up, and this is where his airness rightfully earned that name. This is also the same year where Bird asked a room full of niggas who coming in second and won the three-point contest in warm-ups. 98, Kobe faced off against his idol and Michael Jordan in his first All-Star game. Kobe was the young kid on the block, voted in as the youngest All-Star starter ever, and he made one thing known that he wanted to accomplish: bust Jordan ass. And this was the moment that fans decided that Kobe was coming. This All-Star moment was the definition of sensei versus student. In 2001, this was the greatest All-Star game ever. Everything in this game was a 10 out of 10. The commentators.
2 clutch buckets. He now has 17. The West leads by 3.
The camera angles, the jerseys, the competing, all came down to the last bucket. You got Stephon Marbury trading buckets with Kobe Bryant. You got Kobe getting doubled in the All-Star game, getting trapped in the All-Star game. Or what about 2013, where we see LeBron versus Kobe? We never seen this in the finals. We only see it really twice a year. So it was good that Kobe took on the challenge and gave every fan in that stadium what they was asking for.
Rejected.
Kobe's making this personal against LeBron.
Deflected out of bounds, and it'll be East in possession.
This is personal.
Or what about 14, the greatest one-on-one duel against role players of all time? Dion Waiters versus Tim Hardaway. 3 after 3 after 3. And it's like, check up. It ain't no, oh, we just buddies off the court. It's really like, I'm trying to bust your ass in front of Beyonce, Rihanna, Jay-Z.
25. Waiters. Got it.
It's about to be a game.
The greatest dunk contest ever. Or 2020, the memory of Kobe. This was the year where everybody tried like it was a game 7 in honor of Kobe and his perseverance and his drive and his dominance as a human being and as a basketball player. Now we got All-Star Weekend in Utah. Wait a minute. Y'all got Julius Randle in a three-point contest?
Well, we've never had a lefty win.
Oh, God.
A piece of paper.
Here we go. He's up.
How is Carmelo not in prison? Let me tell y'all something about this All-Star. Jason Tatum had 54 points. I did not see one highlight of that game. You know why? Because it was dunks on top of dunks on top of dunks. And guess what? More dunks. NBA players try harder in the open gym. That shit is not entertaining. I'm not saying we need to have the All-Star game become a playoff series overnight, because nobody's gonna get up for that. It's an exhibition game at the end of the day, but exhibition games can also get very competitive. You see NBA players in the Drew League. You see NBA players in open gyms, right? Rutgers Park. But the greatest game against your peers, nobody wants to try. This is more than just not risking injury. Adam Silver created a culture where the basketball that really matters is trying to get to the playoffs and the actual playoffs. Everything from there, get paid to just do the bare minimum. And everybody agrees. Mike Malone said it was a terrible All-Star game. Jaylen Brown said it was terrible because it was running and dunking, no defense being played. We're not asking for 48 minutes of straight fire and chaos. We just want a quick little sneak peek of how good are the 24 best players in the world and how exciting could that be? Their skill level. I don't care if I see LeBron dunk for the 100th time or Giannis. I can see that during the season. Also, we need stars for the dunk contest. The NBA has been doing this for a while now, putting role players in the dunk contest for some reason. I don't know what's the obsession of having everybody be a part of the All-Star weekend. This shit is only for stars. If your jersey is not being bought by the thousands, you shouldn't even be on the list. KJ Martin, Mac McClung, Trey Murphy, and Jericho Sims. Those niggas not hooping, Adam Silver. Shout out Mac McClung though, he put on. David Stern wouldn't allow a Giannis brother competition. Why the fuck you got Giannis brothers in the All-Star weekend? The way I say fix it is maybe go back to East versus West. It was a certain type of pride that you had to have, an ego, that the East beat the West this year. You know what I'm saying? It was certain matchups that we want to see in the beginning of the season that we can see during All-Star break, just like Kobe versus LeBron. Maybe do a one-on-one challenge, because I don't care what type of lazy ass, I don't want to get injured type of thing. Any basketball player, if you got one-on-one in front of 20,000 people, you're going to strap your nuts on and you're going to deliver. And lastly, don't have that shit in Salt Lake City. Nobody cares about wildebeest, grizzly bears, and skiing. But that'll be all for this video, bro. Make sure you like and subscribe, man. I'm out, man. Peace.